Milestone, episode 10 of Rule of 10. Young boy, battle rapper to my left.
Yo.
I'm the middle child.
I'm tired. I can't get my old Instagram name back. President Scott.
Why not?
Somebody took that shit.
Well, just change it. Put a.
I was gonna change it to
No, put a different symbol in there.
Yeah, put
That's
a
what you
3
do.
instead of an E. Ain't the same.
But you had a dot before. Put an underscore.
Niggas took it. The underscore don't look the same, man. It don't look the same. It don't got
Put
that
a-
facade.
So put
Put a
a
semicolon
dot.
or a colon.
Look, put dot president dot Scott.
I like you to tell you as President Scott.
Yo,
El Presidente Scott.
episode 10.
President, man.
Episode 10.
Word, you heard.
Episode 10.
Number 10.
Episode 10, rule of 10.
Yo, Lou, what's up? Thank you, man.
Pastor Lou.
Yo, don't make me curse you out. Got it here. Yeah, man. How was your week?
What I do this week, work. We going by fast, too. I'm tired.
I was off this week.
I ain't gonna lie,
Work.
I was kind of faded this whole week.
Shit, work about fast.
I tried to stay, what's another word for high?
What's another word for what?
Intoxicated. Inebriated.
You said high?
Yeah. I tried to stay inebriated all week. And that day went by fast.
I got sent home early. Oh my day. They sent me home like 1:20, and I get off at 2:30.
I hate that job to do that shit, son.
Yeah. You
Like,
could
yo,
send me home
send me
sooner.
home, like, as soon as I clock in, nigga.
Yeah, they're like, oh, quarantine yourself. I'm like, what? Apparently somebody had tested for it.
So niggas somebody tested that, and they knew probably from when you got in there.
Yeah.
So, say
Let
if
you
you
work.
would've,
Yes.
you'd have been in there fucking everybody
Yeah.
else up.
What they wanted to do was get their work out of me that day because they didn't want to pay too much overtime that day. These jobs are disgusting. My old job, when they was firing people, whenever they would fire somebody, they'd let them work the whole day, then tell them that they get fired.
Yeah, you fired.
Man,
should've
Lou,
took
hit that button. Suck my dick.
The only time I got
Hold up, say it again.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
The only time I got fired, I think they knew to let me go as soon as I got in there. Clocked in, nigga say, yo, told me I had to go. I'm like, 'cause they probably knew, like, nigga, if they did that shit after I worked the whole shift, bro, and I was working nights too, nigga.
I remember my job, they was going to do that to my man. They was going to let him work the whole day. And I told my boss, I was like, nah, don't do that. You got to fire him when he come in right now. You got to tell him.
Because it's like, yo, you trying to be ready now. Like, yeah, you know you going to fire me at the end of the day.
And then sometimes, but also you look at it from a management point of view. Sometimes it's not petty. It's like, all right, let's let them get one last day of pay. But you're not thinking that, like, you made me work so you can fire me?
Nigga, you don't care about how
Nigga,
much
let me
you-
finish out the
I
work.
don't care about my pay.
Let me,
Nigga, you firing me.
yeah, let me finish out the pay period.
Yo, if you was thinking, if you're trying to be any type of nice, if you're trying to fire him and still be nice, like, I'm going to fire him and still
They
get
still
an extra
paying
week
for
or
the
something.
day.
Yeah, give me
Like that.
give me a 2 week notice you gonna fire me because I gotta give you a 2 week notice I'm gonna quit.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I need like maybe 3 months. Let me know you go fire me.
They say, yo, listen, it's January, listen, March,
That way I can look for
it's
a
over,
job,
baby.
man.
You up out of here.
I can quit.
But yeah,
And
so
the shit too I learned this week is a lot of niggas do not know their like the shit that goes along with their job and shit like that. I was talking to niggas
there are no policies.
and like they saying shit, I'm like, nigga, no, that's not true. Like nigga tried to say niggas are trying to say if you get fired, you don't get to get your pension. I'm like, nigga, what? You keep your pension if you get fired.
It depends on what you get fired for.
Nah, keep your pension.
I'm telling you, it depends on what you
We
get
have-
fired for.
You keep your pension.
Cause yeah, but most of the time, if you get fired for breaking code of conduct, you don't even get unemployment. Code of conduct is like if you stole from the job, you forced someone,
So,
you stole something.
keep
If you
thinking
get,
none of that shit ain't fighting.
Nah, you.
All that shit
Well,
expires.
well, the union gonna keep your pension, but I'm talking about like as far as like unemployment and shit like that. If you break code of conduct, you don't get that.
At my job, you don't get it. If it's code of conduct, you shit out of luck.
Because code of conduct is basically you tarnish
But
the
that's
name
what
of
I'm
your
saying.
you tarnish the name of your
We don't get
employer.
a pension. We don't get a pension through our job.
No, we get through the union.
We
You're
get through
right.
our union. So you keep your shit. Niggas like, yo, they start like some one of the James like, yo, she worked there 7 years. She gonna give up her pension. I'm like, bro, no, she not. That's just a full B plan, bro. That shit that
403B.
we gotta take out of our check to put in there. Bro, they can't keep that.
In some places with the
They can
pension,
only
you don't
keep
get
what
down
they
to 10
match.
years.
Yeah, they can keep their match money, but not what you put in.
People don't even know that 403B. Like when times get rough, if you've been working there like 7 years, cash out some of it. Take about $4,000 off. You just got paid back. You probably got paid back $79 a month for the next 5 years, and all that interest goes right back into you. So at the end of that 5 years, all that interest that you paid is now part of your money.
I'm gonna take all that shit out.
403B, bro.
I would take all that shit out and not pay it back.
But you know, it's like a they also ask you, do you want to get taxed now or taxed on income tax on?
Facts.
So they tell you now, like if you want to get taxed now, it's gonna be like up to 10%. So you tell them like, yeah, I'll take 10%. Now if they overtax you when it comes tax time, you get that money back. But if it's on point, you know.
Right now I'm working on the master plan, man. I gotta get my own health insurance, not health, life insurance. Get the life insurance, go out for surgery, get your check, and you get like full pay on the life insurance. Trying to do that.
Thinking of a master plan.
You
Man,
said,
yo,
wait, what?
you get your food, you get your
You
life
said
insurance
you-
from you got like life insurance is gonna cover you for being hurt.
Uh-huh.
And life insurance they're not taxing you. And you don't gotta pay income tax. And it don't count for income. And you get your check for being out.
You're right, because when I broke my leg, I was $11.99. That's when they were doing Aflac. That was what 2013. I get a check at the end of the month from the insurance from Aflac. I get like $2,200, and then the union gave me like a nice little $600 after like 2 months. I was chilling. I didn't have to pay no car
But
fare.
that's
I
it.
didn't
You
have to
got
pay for lunch.
an accident. Niggas that know when they about to go out, you said you have to wait for your check from the union. They getting their shit every week, every other 2 weeks.
But I wasn't really getting nothing from the union.
Yeah,
I got one check from the union. That was it, I think.
Yeah, but if you know you about to go out and you let them know ahead, you gonna get every check for as long as you
What
up.
you mean? And you know you about to die?
Nah, if you about to go out, when you about to go out, like on like say you getting surgery,
Uh-huh.
you tell them I'm about to go out, so they get everything in order. So they know you about to go out, and they know they're gonna keep paying you. Do that, let your insurance know, or your checks come in. Some nigga just came back from like a year and a half, bro, being out.
It's crazy.
Nigga telling me like, yo, D, I was eating this whole time, and I was doing my business on the side. Nigga just moved to Jersey, got a house and all that. Nigga said he was eating.
Yo,
So go there's a way.
how y'all feel knowing that we planned this, we started this, and we at episode 10? It was a lot of planning. It was like 2 years of planning.
Felt good.
It felt good doing it because there was a lot of procrastination.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It felt good.
I mean, it was like, there's a whole lot that went into it. It was heavy.
We got discipline, we got dedicated. And we be on top of that shit. Like, you know, we got our perks and shit here and there, but we just gonna get better in time. Like, I think most people would have stopped right
I think most people when it started. I feel like when we first started speaking about it, it was so many people that were supposed to be a part of it. Ended up looking like the end of Boys in the Hood or a BT movie. You start seeing like people disappear off. Like,
Yeah.
this person went to do
now.
this. This person went to
Remember
do
in
that.
life, when they started getting old and people start disappearing?
Yeah. You know, like the end of the
Just
movie.
Eddie Murphy and this.
Remember at the end of Boys in the Hood when they walk in? Like,
Yep.
Doughboy got killed the
Doughboy
next
gone.
day. Trey went to, you know, so it felt good, like, and I feel good that I did it with y'all guys because, like, although we have, like, similar values and morals and ideas on certain stuff, we don't agree on everything, and that makes for healthy conversation. and nobody tries to like overshadow or over talk. We all want to get our point out, but nobody point is done. It's all respectful. Respectful debating, arguing.
Tenth episode, bro.
10th episode. To me, it's not really about the number. I'm just happy we started this shit, and I'm just hoping we get everything that we all want from this individually and together. Like I wanted to do this with mad different people. Not saying like not job first, but like with job, had other friends, shit like that. It's just nobody ever wanted to like jump in. It was usually all like you bring up a topic, like, oh yeah, but yeah, let's get down. And then you start like, yo, can y'all do this, and like he was like, yo, now you do everything, and we gonna show up. But this shit was like I think I'm a strong believer like the universe is gonna give you what you need when you need it. So I feel like it came at the right time. We got the right people and then got the right videographer, engineer.
Thank you, Lou. Old nigga.
And all that shit.
Mama what?
Ma, Lou said you old. You know how Lou look too.
That shit.
Did Devontae just say the universe?
Yeah.
That's a discussion for another day.
Uh-oh.
Nah, it's not a discussion. I say that because, shit you just don't know.
You millennials, boy, you'll be killing me.
Nah, I believe in God, but I don't believe in religion.
There should never be a but.
Nah, it's a but, because I don't believe in like organized religion, so I don't.
Well, organized religion doesn't believe in you, now what?
Okay.
You get what I'm
I tell
saying?
you, I was raised in the church, like I believe.
Yeah, but you know.
It's just my beliefs.
Right. We're all entitled, whether right or wrong.
I believe that there is a God. I believe a lot of things in the Bible is, true or false. More so like, I look at it as like a behavior guide. You're doing the right thing. It's not. I don't think it's more so about saying like, I worship this person or that person. More so about doing the right thing. But that's me. Whatever, and I respect whatever anybody else believes in.
See, I'm different. When it comes to that, when it comes to like,
Little Christian.
it's like
And he's a penty.
if you believe something crazy, I can't respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like you try to be respectful in your disagreement, but it's just
That's the Pentecostal in you.
Because
that was never offensive.
Because if going by everything, the universe is God, basically. God created everything. He is the universe.
So that makes him a tree as well, since he created everything.
It's a tree.
Now you're
He's
talking.
the air.
Now you're talking. What is it?
He's you, me.
There's a particular.
They call he's them.
Well,
God is them.
God is them.
God is
Them.
God is them.
According to Marvel, the reason we all like this because of Celestials.
Yeah, right. Y'all can carry on, youngins. Carry on.
I'm still waiting for my powers to manifest from that accident.
Good accident.
At my job.
His job.
Yeah. I'm gonna have some like X-ray vision or something.
We rap, man.
Right. Oh, Handsome Seal is gone.
Yeah. It was good. So
what y'all on?
That's all about that. What's the first topic y'all want to get into?
I want to stay on this one. What y'all want from the pod? Like, what y'all expect from the pod? What y'all want to get from it? What's y'all goals?
A safe space for people to like submit questions and look at us and see us have healthy conversation about topics and give perspectives that they probably wouldn't think of, or perspectives that they would think of and know that they're not alone in their view on certain stuff like that. Because a lot of times you look at podcasts, you just got dudes just swinging their penis and poking their chest out rather than trying to be like a human. Everybody wants to be the man and wants to be a star instead of having a healthy conversation. So I think I want us to provide that for the regular person and not just be 3 toxic niggas or 3 boastful niggas. Be 3 men that's willing to be wrong and be vulnerable and give an honest opinion on something.
Millions.
Millions?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, money. Yeah, money.
Nah, I want
absolutely money.
Honestly, I just want to have a space for like regular people like us who don't want to hear about politics all the time or the everyday. Like, you know, when you turn on the news, you know what you're gonna hear on the news. If you turn it to channel 2, channel 4, channel 5, you know what you're gonna hear. It's going to be something different. Not the regular scene program shit.
For me, it's both of y'all touched on it, but it's definitely that free talking space. Like, and I don't. Y'all could catch me if I ever change. I don't think I will, but I don't want to do with like the podcast that I love started doing, like being super politically correct. Like, nah, as humans, we make mistakes, we fuck up. Players fuck up. I wanna create a place where that's acceptable to happen. But niggas fuck up. And like everything is not meant to be like harmful and shit like that. And what I say I really want from it, the money is cool, but I want, like, my mom, she told me to find something I want to do in life, that if I was doing it for free, I would love to do it. And it's not more so like doing a podcast, it's what I know could come from it. From like, I look at it like, I could have done something when I was little to put everybody I know in a position to win, and I did. And I look at this as my chance to do that. And that's my thing, like I love doing that, like giving somebody a assist to help them better themselves, that shit is fun to me, that shit is fire, and that shit is something I feel like I can always do, and that's what I want this shit to do. I want to grow this, so in that way, if I meet somebody or I know somebody that does something that has a business, I could bring them prepared and they shit is on like a scene. If it's just a city level, that's good. That's my main thing I want from it.
They'll need to make some money so I can get a better camera, better
And
lighting.
to get Lua camera.
The one I want is $60,000, so just putting it out there.
And get a little more batteries for that machine so it won't be beeping every episode.
It's not that dummy.
You could hit the corner, man. I know a guy that got the keys for the Lua, man. But nah, that's really all I want.
You need wash batteries for that?
I do need to charge it though.
That's really my main thing I want from it. That's why, like, when we start doing interviews and shit, that's what I really want. I want the people that got something going on, or they trying to get something going on, to come through.
And get a broader audience. I like
And that shit, even with us, like we decide like, yo, we want to start a business. It gives us something like to do something. Everything, man. Even if we just giving out game for like, say if we got young dudes listening that's like 18, 20, and it's like they trying to figure out something. We sitting here talking about, yo, get your CDL and becoming a truck driver, or going to trade school, becoming an electrician. Like these are shit that's going to put them ahead in life. And the conversations that is dudes that don't have parent, like father figures in their life, and they listening to just rap to get this shit. If they could listen to 3 men that work their whole life, they could probably find a different way to hit the streets and shit.
Yeah, that's a lot of podcasts don't really reflect on the men that actually do a 9 to 5. Like, for some reason, in this era in the world, this era particularly, 9 to 5s are frowned upon. Like, oh, you got a regular job, so some people have a job, some people have a career, but if you can get up every day and punch a clock for 8 hours or more, if you have to do overtime, that's commendable, rather than doing stuff that anybody can anybody can commit a crime and do something illegal. It's just the risk that you take. But I think it says a lot to someone that's going to work every day, busting their ass to make sure their family is right and they're doing things, the right way by societal views. And you shouldn't look down upon them because they're not walking around with 10 grand in their pocket every day, because it's not reality for everybody. Some people have to work their way up to it. And once we work our way up to it, that ain't gonna change us. And we often base our life and our joy upon the highlights of someone else's life, which is why we may be in a state of depression, or we feel down about our current life because we compare our everyday life to people's highlights. It's just not smart. But that's why you open up your camera, you open up your phone and you see people taking pictures of the best moment of that day or that week. And we, in our everyday life, and then measure it up. You can't compare your everyday life to someone's highlights.
That shit is hard. Like,
go on the gram and look at people. You compare your life to somebody on the gram. You can't do that.
Comparisons are
Nobody,
deep of joy.
everybody posts a steak. Nobody posts the pork and beans and Frank's though.
Yep. Or the ramen noodles.
Yeah, nobody posts that.
Earlier this week, I was watching The Social Dilemma.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit, you watch that, it's gonna have you looking at your phone totally different. Like they broke down how motherfuckers.
How the engines work?
Yeah,
like once you like something or something like that.
Yeah, they was
I
talking
seen
about.
that.
You seen that whole shit?
I seen
That shit
that.
is crazy.
Yeah, I seen that. Like once you like something, they just gonna keep sending that. They send all that to your phone. Like if you like a boxing pic, they gonna send mad boxing shit.
Likes, though.
Huh?
It's not just
Nah, even when you view it, once you stop on it for a certain amount of seconds,
at times you will see how long you stay on this type of picture, and they'll flood your shit with that.
flood your shit with that. Hell yeah.
So like if you ever look at somebody's phone, you take somebody's phone and go to their discovery, whatever you see there is what they like.
That's what they look at or what they like. Yeah.
So like if you go to this shit and you see a bunch of fat joints,
Nigga
they
like fat
joints.
joints.
But that shit is like, well, I watched that shit and it was like, yo, from that whole thing, it's like, yo, I gotta get on my phone. This shit, this whole week, when I catch myself on it too long, I'm like, I'll touch the phone. I stay off this shit. It's like that. I think that's a way to get ahead too. Get ahead. Get ahead of life.
Yo, you know, on my phone, I've been lately, bro. I've been fucking with my crypto shit. I've been fucking with
You still recording?
I think so. Yeah, my stock. I've been fucking with.
Hold on, you know what? So I just stopped it from when he walked out.
Yeah, you start. You gotta start peeing before you get here, man.
Word, old man. We got gas.
You on the phone?
Nah,
We live, nigga.
nah, he stopped.
Oh, I had gas, nigga.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, that shit was. Why you think the dog is barking? He heard it.
Oh yeah, this is definitely not being deleted.
Word.
Oh, you still recording?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you keep going.
I'm gonna definitely keep
Yeah,
him.
but I got the time.
I'll take out everything else and just keep him in.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that shit, watching that shit, it had me looking at my phone totally different. Like, they really, like, the guy was explaining, like, they had different people from the different social media channels and all that shit. And it was like, they started it and everything, it was all meant to be good. And he's like, it was. Everything that came from the people making, linking up with lost family members, being able to contact friends, and shit like that. And then they didn't know that all that bad stuff was gonna come in. They was like, yo, the like button was meant for you to, like, you post a picture, somebody like it, that's a positive. You get something positive, oh cool. They didn't know it was gonna turn into, yo, how many likes I got? You know, people going crazy over that shit like that. And they was like, it just became an addiction now. And they said, yo, that shit is like drugs. It's hard to kick.
Mm-hmm.
it is.
Like now I'm trying to, I'm gonna practice it starting this week, especially tomorrow. Like, I was listening to some lady, she was like, yo, when you go to bed at night, plug your phone up as far as you could away from your room. If your alarm is on your phone, of course you can't take it too far, like put it in the closet or something like that, or leave the door open. But just put it away from your bed, so that way you gotta get up out your bed to turn it off. He said, don't get on no social media apps, don't look at no texts, no emails, none of that for the first like 2 hours when you wake up. try doing that shit. That's one of the hardest things.
What I started doing, like, I put on my nightstand. Of course, it's close to my bed, but it's not on my bed. I've heard all type of things of like sleeping with the phone by your head and stuff like that. The negative effects of that and stuff like that. But first thing I do is like snooze my alarm. The next time, 15 minutes later, then I finally probably honor it and I get up and I start doing stuff. I leave the phone in the room. I try not to touch my phone until like I leave out the house and put music on. You're right, it's hard.
Nigga, I thought it was just hard for like people like around our ages, man. Older than my job, 60 something. I'm like, yo, you did D, you could probably go. He was like, nigga, nope. He said, yo, I came. He said he drove to work one day without his phone. Got there and said, nah, I can't get my shit. Like, yo, this shit is meant to keep. It's meant for you to like be in the phone. It was like they was talking about the swiping down. They said that shit is like a slot machine level. They said, yo, you pull the slot machine for one reason. When you pull it, you either win or you get nothing. And they said that's the thing. You pull it down, you get a new feed, you get a new tweet, a new photo, new video, something. They said, yo, that is constantly triggering your brain to think, yo, I gotta keep doing this. I gotta keep doing
What's
this.
the longest
I
you
gotta
ever
keep doing
been
this.
without your phone? Without being on. And not feeling like you needed it. Like, damn,
Honestly, when I go on vacation.
Yeah.
When I go on vacation, bro, I do not be on my phone. When I go on vacation, when I go out, I don't be on my phone like that. And shit weird. Like when I go on vacation, I don't got no real pictures from my vacation. Anytime I just be like, you doing other shit. Like I'm in the pool, like, I'm swimming.
Yeah,
trying to
I'm enjoying the
joke.
vacation.
And I forget all about it. And then you realize like, yo, damn.
I think it's kind of harder for us because we have kids that we don't live with. If I didn't have a child, I probably could leave my phone in the house.
I think
Nah, it's
communication.
mad time. No, I'm asking because
I think communication is different.
I don't
Like if it's just communicating.
I don't
See, my child is younger, so at any given moment, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not younger.
Like texting.
She's 11, 12.
Texting and phone calls, I wouldn't count it as being on your phone too much.
But like social media, yeah. I've been lately seeing like on Sunday, every Sunday, my phone tell me you're down X amount of % from last week. So that means I'm using my phone less.
Like,
Your screen time is down.
like I was telling you, bro, they really, I think everybody should, either if you watched it, rewatch it, watch Ready Player One, and that's what Mark Zuckerberg is trying to do. And to me, it's not a bad thing, but it can be a bad thing, and that's why, like, you see it, I don't want to get with the movie, the niggas that watch it. They do something at the end of the movie, and I'm like, yo, that's what we need to do.
That movie
in real
came out
life.
years ago. It's not a movie that came out just now. So
But there's still a lot of people that ain't see it. I think
it's their fault.
Nah, that movie is real good. So I think that's one of the you don't spoil you that somebody said they ain't see it or you don't know. But
watch that.
that shit is. I could see. That's why I said like yo, I'm telling niggas, man, NFTs, crypto, get into it right now because
See what Tory Lanez did with the NFT.
you look at that what that world was. That's what they're trying to turn this world into. And I can say one thing: if you ever play Sims, it's gonna be hard to get out of that medicine.
Really Player One was adult Wreck-It Ralph. So pretty much, yeah. And then Black Mirror. Remember Black Mirror?
I didn't watch that.
You ain't see that one with Anthony Mackie.
I was gonna finish watching it, but then they said it was one where niggas was playing a fighting game.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm like, I think that's the next episode. That's like the third episode. Right? Fourth. You gotta be like the fourth.
Yeah, they was cool when nigga brought his manson brought him the system for his birthday, and they was playing the game every night. And yeah, they was wilding.
Niggas got nasty.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the scariest thing about that meta shit, like,
You
because I
don't
know
who
it's
was
gonna
really.
be. Yo, the crazy thing, the next 10 years, technology is gonna explode crazy, and the main thing that's gonna happen on that shit, yeah, there's gonna be games and shit like that niggas gonna be playing, but they gonna take porn to a whole different level.
Yeah.
They gonna have a suit that you can put on where you can feel everything. Niggas gonna be in there fucking niggas, man. There's gonna be niggas dressed up as women, and they gonna be getting right with them.
Hold on, speaking of video games, remember Duck Hunt?
Hell yeah.
You know the second controller controlled the duck?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
yeah. My cousin put me on.
Niggas is old.
Hell yeah, my cousin put me
I
on.
never knew that.
I never knew, but my cousin put me on.
Cause you got
Like,
the
yo,
gun.
He
and
like,
the
yo,
second
I could be
controller.
a duck. And I'm like, what? And he showed me, it was like, bro, we was probably like,
30 years ago.
What, this was 1970 was?
I wasn't even born in the 70s. I was born in the 80s.
P start telling the stories. You gotta put the
Yeah.
bam, 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 bam.
Give me a beat.
But yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
You know, what was that? Sega. If you don't put the game in and you just press power, it's a game on the system.
Oh,
Like
yeah?
some base shit, yeah. You don't put no game in, just press power. It's
Sega,
like
not
some
Genesis,
base
the one before,
Yep.
the square one.
shit. Yep.
Oh, that's crazy. Sega was my shit. Oh,
Sega
Mom.
had all type of
Sega
codes.
has-
Like
Sega
the
has
Sonic
shit.
code where,
I got my
where
Sega
he just
phone.
flickers into every character
Yo,
and you can run through the
One
board.
of the, that's like one of the dudes my mom was messing with when I was little. That
What,
bought me a
Sega
Sega.
dude?
Bought me a Sega like 50 games.
Oh shit.
Love that dude. My son Tommy, that was my dog.
That nigga was like, you know what?
Sega
What he
was-
like?
After that, anybody else came around, you had to match up. Nigga,
Yeah,
my
you
my
gotta do
Sega,
this.
nigga.
What's your Nintendo at?
Nigga, I got Sega with 50 joints.
Word, yes, that's what he bought me.
I know he had Ultra Beast,
That's one of my favorite games.
Sonic, Ultra Beast,
That's one
I
of
had
my
all the
favorite
Sonics.
games.
I know all of
Shinobi's.
Shinobi.
Those is my
But it was
shit. Shinobi's
it
my
was
shit.
mad games, but I didn't play all of them. I had the Michael Jackson joint,
Michael
That was
Jackson,
fire.
Spider-Man shit. I had all the Sonics.
Coach K.
But I was
You
so
could break the
K.
backboard.
Yeah.
It was NBA Live, but you could break the
Coach K.
backboard.
I was so young. I think I had one of those one of the basketball drinks in Madden.
Joe Montana.
It was so I had so many games, and I was so young, but I couldn't beat none of them. I didn't know how
I
to
think Bill and Bear was Nintendo.
do nothing with them.
Bill
shits.
and
I
Bear had
was
the
playing them shits,
futuristic
having mad
basketball.
fun.
Yeah, that was what was that? That other shit that
NBA
Nintendo
Jams,
had,
all
double
that.
dribble.
Yeah. Double dribble.
You go to dunk, the screen change, you see a guy flying by himself. Graphics were so trash.
He didn't even grab the rim. He just threw it in the
Just
hoop.
threw it in.
This shit is. You don't never like go back and look at something from back in the day and realize like
Yeah.
yo, it really be feeling like your eyes change. With
Yo,
graphics like.
Yeah.
I got a Nintendo in the crib. You play that shit, pounds it in me and be like, yo, dad,
Get trash.
this is garbage. This was what you was playing back in the days? This is garbage.
Like yo,
And I'm
Yo.
like, nah, this is fire right
Go
here.
back and look at the effects on the Mortal Kombat movie.
Trash.
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 Nigga, that's why I like watching old movies.
Mortal Kombat was low key trash.
Well,
Street Fighter was dope.
Yes, it was better than Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Street Fighter better
Street
than
Fighter?
Yeah, it was better than Mortal Kombat.
Street Fighter was trash. We
Mortal Kombat, the first person that got killed in the movie is the Dread dude
talking
on the
about the new
island.
one or the old one?
The one with John Claude Van Damme.
The first one.
Yeah,
The first Street Fighter?
Street Fighter movie.
I ain't like that shit.
It was better than Mortal Kombat.
I was a Mortal Kombat kid, so I was Mortal Kombat. When I saw the Street Fighter shit, I was like, yeah.
Nigga said, yeah. Nintendo had the Turtles, Outrun,
Yeah.
mad shit.
Metroid.
Nigga,
Spy Hunter.
People ain't know Metroid was a
Yo.
girl. Samus is a girl in Metroid, in case you didn't
Bubble
know.
Bubble. Bubble Bubble might be the most legendary game behind Pac-Man.
Yeah,
Word up.
with the softest
Hell
music.
yeah, that's
And
what-
Bomberman.
Oh man. Nintendo had some shit. Paperboy.
Yeah, Paperboy is
What
fire.
was one? It was Donkey Kong.
We had that.
Which one had turtles that nobody knew how to beat? When
That
you
was
gotta come
Nintendo.
out when you come out
the sewer.
Yeah, you gotta drive around the car.
You drive around in a turtle van.
It's like 4 games I never knew how to end. The
Yo,
Mega Man that was
what
on
about that?
PlayStation, where it was like a ship and you don't. What do you do after that?
You ever ended Zelda?
Which one?
The one for Nintendo.
No,
I never ended it. Never
All I
ended
did
it.
was walking around.
I ended Ocarina of Time like 3 times
The first,
for Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
No,
I'm trying to think
64.
the first game I ended.
You ended Contra?
I was about to say, I'm thinking if that was the first game I ever ended, me and my man Dave. That might have been the first game I remember I ended Contra. Me and my man we ended that.
Ghouls and Ghosts?
I ain't never ended Ghouls and Ghosts, but that was my shit.
That was a
too.
tough game too. He get knocked
That
out.
was my
The
shit,
arm might
yo.
be in
Yeah,
his
nigga
drawers.
mad skinny in his drawers.
Castlevania?
I want to say
Castlevania
Kingdom
was
Hearts.
that shit too.
No, I'm bugging. The first game I ever ended was probably like a handheld.
Mario. Everybody in
I
Mario.
ended Mario. I ended Mario mad quick too.
1, 2, 3.
I did all of them shit. I ended all the Marios.
Not too many people finish Punch Out.
I was about to say, I ended Punch Out. I ended Mortal Kombat. I ended that shit in the arcade though. In the 1 quarter too.
On the tower?
Word. 1 quarter, ended that shit. Fuck. Damn, mad games. I ended Outrun.
What's a quarter?
Word,
What's
25.
What's the arcade?
It's an arcade.
I finished Street Fighter. I finished Virtua Fighter. Remember Virtua Fighter?
Yeah, that shit is gonna be crazy explaining like
Tekken.
Hold on.
kid.
Nah, not Tekken. Hold on.
Virtua Fighter.
Bad Dudes.
Double Dragon.
That's what I was about to say. That's why I thought of Bad Dudes, because I was thinking Double Dragon, but I said, yo, it was another game, Bad Dudes.
Double Dragon.
Double
And then
Dragon
they had
was
the
that
Double
shit.
Dragon with the
With the girl.
no, with the
Which one? Extreme?
Battletoads. Double Dragon and Battletoads together. Remember Battletoads? It was like Ninja Turtles, but they was frogs. They had the Hawaiian shirts on.
I know I remember Double Dragon, Double Dragon Extreme.
Double Dragon with
It
Battletoads.
was,
Because Battletoads is a dope game too.
it was Bad Dudes.
Hold up. I think they remade that.
With Battletoads?
Yeah.
Battletoads was
Because
fire.
there's some shit out now on like Xbox and PlayStation with some it's like 3 frogs
It might be.
and they look like they do karate or some shit like that.
Let me check. Battletoads was that shit.
Yo, it was a lot of video games back then. Fire games. But the only thing with me is my tolerance. Like, to sit in front of a TV and shit, I don't have that. Like, I be getting bored with shit fast. Like, I be looking at the Nintendo and I be like, damn, I want to play that shit.
Could do it more mad fast.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden.
They definitely remade that.
They remade that for the
Ninja
PS3, PS4, I think. It was fire. Ninja Gaiden Z.
It was mad shit. 1942, the playing game.
Earthworm Jim. Donkey Kong.
Dig Dug.
Mm-hmm.
Mad shit. Mad game.
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage, real shit. Streets of Rage.
PlayStation had their own type of Streets of Rage. I forgot the name of the game. And then Final Fight was dope too.
Final Fight was definitely fire.
I remember
Because Final Fight had Hagar from Streets
I was
of
about to
Rage.
say, and it had remember the skinny dude with the suspenders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cody.
I got my PlayStation 2.
And Fatal Fury.
When I first got my first PlayStation, the only game I had was Demo Disc.
Right?
And they was taking mad long to give me other games, bro. Like, you know, the demo joint, you play like 15 minutes and the game is up. And
I ended
X Games.
I ended Tomb Raider
Mm-hmm.
on
They
PlayStation.
had X Games, the sci-fi flow.
I ended
Second
Scarface.
Photo was fire.
Right now, if I could
Play
find a PlayStation 2 and I could buy Scarface, I'd do it right now.
Remember
That's
your
my favorite game.
y'all remember Jaguar? Atari Jaguar?
Shit, I had an Atari. I remember that.
Atari Jaguar had the fighting game that was like more real than everything else, where you really kill niggas and stuff like that. I think I had a Bruce Lee game too.
Nigga, they had a lot of people don't remember this, but this was before Atari. Shit called ColecoVision.
ColecoVision.
I had that.
That was the one with the
I
phone.
don't remember this shit, but
It was
I
a
remember hearing
computer. It was like a computer. It was a big ass computer.
The controller was a phone, right?
Yeah, it had the keyboard and you had the phone for the controller, and then it had the other little joystick. My pops had brought that shit. I had that shit. ColecoVision.
I had Nintendo.
That shit was crazy. That shit, yo. What we started with to where we at right now with video games.
Tecmo Bowl with Bo Jackson.
You know, like the games that I would want now,
What was the chocolate shit?
I'd be more into the handheld shit.
64? F-Zero?
Nah, it was. I played it only played it on the arcade, but it was the shit like you used to turn the wheel like this.
I know what you're talking about. You got to keep pumping the name because had the oil
What
spill.
was the name
Because
of that shit?
the screen was like that big.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. You had to
turn the wheel like this, bro.
like
You
Wheel of
do a turn,
Fortune. And you got to
and you got to pump, grab that shit, then turn it again.
That nigga is ancient.
So?
Niggas is old, bro. A quarter, bro. 1 quarter. And you was lit. Cruising USA.
Yeah.
All we
New
need is-
Challenger.
All we need is TV and electricity now, man.
Yo, video games was the shit back in the day.
Yeah.
Y'all should know my time.
I remember I used to
what they
go-
gonna look like in TV.
I remember I used to go to my mom's. I used to go to her. Yo, mom, let me get $1, right? And she used to give me $1, and then I would go to my pops, hey yo, dad, let me get $1. And then I'll go upstairs, and he'll be asleep. So my mom's gave me $1. He gave me $1 already. This nigga be having mad dollars in his pocket and mad coins. So I'll just take the coins. This nigga, he wake up like, yo, I have mad change in my pocket. Where's the change? And I'm just sitting there like, he ain't never whipped my ass though.
Remember the wrestling game that had everybody in it, the arcade joint?
He ain't never whipped my ass for that shit.
That joint was dope. Captain Commando with the baby inside the robot suit.
Captain Commando was fire. Y'all remember one time, right? We went to my pops, one of his friends' crib, and nigga had bread. He had money, right? So I'm probably like 10. It's mad quarters on the floor. Like everywhere I look, it's quarters, bro. Everywhere I'm looking, quarters and the silver dollars. Everywhere. So, like that's my pops, man, right? So we watching a I'll never forget. I know Boston, but I don't know who they was playing. But I remember it was a Boston game on. And bro, I just start picking up quarters, bro. Like I start picking up bad change and putting it in my pocket, right? So when we leave. When we leaving though, nah, not even jingling, bro. I can't walk because my pockets is mad heavy, and they both laughing at me though. But my pops, his man, is like, yo, you good? Like you can have it and shit. Like I don't keep coins. Like, but my pops is like embarrassed and shit. But his man is telling him like, yo, don't worry about it. Like every kid that come here, they do this shit. Like. Yo, this nigga had coins, coins everywhere, bro.
Mad coins. Like the first time seeing the toilet bowl with the coins in it, like the money in it.
Tried to break that shit.
Tried to break that shit.
Word.
I was mad young too, tried to break that shit. Like, yo, mom's a big ass quarter in there. Trying to break it like this. She like, oh, it's 50 cents. I'm trying to break that. Like, I need that. You sit there and count, you like, that's $10. Yo.
My pops had like a little thing in his room. All the coins. You know, I want to be a little smart math nigga. I ain't gonna take all the quarters and start picking the hand. Yeah. I'm missing $5, Tony. You hear me? Then when we was living in PA, it wasn't just us in the house, it was my cousins and stuff like that. So it's like, I just came out here, I ain't do it.
I ain't do it.
Nah, that's a fact. You get around your cousin for the first time, they gotta take the first couple beats.
You hear the clingeling? Nah, what happened was.
Nigga, I remember the first time I stayed the summer down south, niggas was playing with the hose. You know, I'm from New York, nigga. I think we allowed to do this down here. Everybody playing with the hose, everybody getting wet, yo, the whole, you know niggas' yards just fucked up and shit. Nigga, my great grandmother, we go in the house. It's me, my older cousin, and his two siblings. She's barking on us. Go get a switch. Yo, what's a switch? Come on. Go to the back. She said, make sure it's good. Trees and shit came back. I said, yo, grandma. I was trying to stop them. So, alright, they doing this. Go in the back. Go in the back. And I went in the back playing Twisted Metal. All I hear. Like, my cousin came in the room, looked at me. I remember, he probably doesn't remember this, but he looked at me like so much disgust. Like,
6'9", dude.
What? I'm not going out with the.
Nah,
bro, we all wet, bro. You not hitting me with a fucking
I was about to
switch,
say,
nigga.
Yo, one of my aunts, right? Yo, I used to feel bad for my cousin, man. One of my aunts, she was like that. I never forget years down south. We chilling in the room. Niggas lose the remote to the TV. So when she come in, my mom's was cool. She wasn't really on no shit like that. It's her sister. She come in, she like, yo, where the remote at? It's me, my older female cousin, my cousin Kendall, the one with the dreads, my other younger cousin, his brother, and my little brother Tim. We all in the room and shit. And niggas can't find the remote. She like, yo, go get a switch. So, like, everybody already knew what time it was, but I stood up to her because my mom was there. I was like, yo, hell yeah. I was like, you're not hitting me with that switch. I don't care. So when they brought the switch in, she peeling that shit. Feeling that shit. I'm like, yo, mom, she not hitting me with this shit. Word up. Cause you here, you my mother. She not hitting me with this shit. Word. And my mom was like, come, like, you know, like, come over here and shit. I was like, yo, Tim, get up, yo. She not hitting us with this shit. Our mom's is here, you bugging.
Big homie.
Nah, I'm not getting hit with that shit. And never forget she went to hit my cousin Kendall. But his mom's is there too. Nigga Kendall. Yeah, she just wanted to be on some shit. Nigga. Cause she used to, yo, I never forget my cousin, he did some shit, he did some dumb shit at his crib. And she came home, well, she put my nigga through the wall, son. I'm like, damn, bro. Yo, she used to beat the shit out of my cousin, yo. Bro. I used to feel bad for this nigga, yo.
Nigga, I remember we went to Alabama.
Niggas talking about child abuse.
One of my aunts got beat by one of my cousins on my mother's side, but my aunt not related to her. I remember that shit. Nigga, we inside the rec center. My aunt was always bad. She acting up. I remember.
Which one?
Alicia.
Yeah, I knew it.
Nigga, I forgot what was going on. I remember painting something, and then her standing by the wall, and niggas saying, "Get the paddle." Niggas went and got the paddle.
He started going ham off of
I
this.
said, "Oh, nah." That was good. The same shit happened with me. Niggas, when we got there, my cousins told me, like, yo, that's our cousin. And I did some shit. They pulled her, got her, and they was like, my cousins that was there, that lived down there, they all got hit. And she didn't see me since I was little. She was like, yo, they said you related to me, who are you? I said, my mother's dead. I'm related to her. And she said, I'm from New York. She gave me grace, nigga. I ain't get no paddle. Nigga. I dodged beating like a motherfucker, nigga.
Man, I'm gonna keep it a bean.
I got my ass whipped some though. I got my ass whipped a lot.
Nah, I did by my mom.
I'ma keep it.
My other people, I was able to dodge that shit.
My mom's. Another thing though, my mom, she wasn't really letting. If it wasn't my grandmother, the only other person I ever got like an ass whipping from. One time my aunt, she gave me an ass whipping. After that, my mom wasn't with that shit. After that, it was only my grandma.
Bro, everybody in the world had permission to beat me. The teachers, everybody.
Oh no, it was one teacher named
never-
Miss Shirley, 145.
Never
She beat the whole school up, bro. Everybody knew it. Even the toughest niggas. Like, if you had to go see her and she was tight, you already knew what time it was. She was snuffing you. Like, she'll punch you in your arm, kick your chest in. She'll never hit your face,
I
but
remember a teacher
but she
told
was
me,
mad,
like, yo,
mad.
your mom's gave me permission. I said, yo, miss. I was probably in, like, I was in middle school. I'm like, yo, miss, you really think if you hit me, my mom's not gonna fuck you up? Yeah, she gave me permission, but that was to scare me. Like, I'm old enough to know what it is now. Like, yo, hit me, and my mom's gonna fuck you up. Like, it's simple as that.
Yo, keep it a bean. My aunt Sheila, my favorite aunt. My dad's sister. It was me, my cousin Tara, my cousin Regina. My cousin Devon was much older than us. Every time something went wrong, me and Tara got in trouble because Regina was the youngest. Regina got us in trouble for everything. Regina would fuck the car up, leave Pringles and all type of crumbs on the back seat.
That was y'all fault.
We got in trouble. You let her do it. Auntie, she's younger, but she's damn near our size. My cousin Gina was big. And we got in trouble for everything because of her. Like, we wasn't angels. We was doing bad shit, but if we all three got in trouble, Gina got spared. I'm like, first of all, you're supposed to give me the grace that I'm not your child. Nope, you my kid too.
Yo, I remember one time, right?
You're on punishment. I'm supposed to be on vacation in another state with them, and I'm on punishment.
Yo, I'm riding a bike, right? So it was like even before, even when I was like older, yo, you couldn't tell my grandmother shit about me. Like, I'm her angel, nigga. You couldn't tell her shit. So I'm riding the bike, right? I'm outside, we riding the bike, and I'm like, yo, y'all niggas wanna hop off the porch with the bikes? So they like, nah, we gonna get in trouble. I'm like, nah, y'all bugging. Grandma, she in the back room. She ain't worried about us. So boom, I go on first, and I hop off. So now we do it like 2-3 times. So now everybody chilling, right? So I just feel like showing off. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to ride down the steps. So I put the bike on the porch, right? I go to ride. I go to put the bike by the steps. So when I go and I turn, I go and I turn around. Who's at the door?
My grandma.
My grandmother's. And she had like this roll of newspaper, bro. But I swear to God, it was something in the middle of that shit. Yo, she whacked the shit out of me, bro.
Turn that shit to a fucking bag.
Yo, whacked the shit out of me. Fell off the porch on the bike. Boom, 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 boom.
That shit crazy now that kids don't get beat, son.
Yeah.
Because they could call the cops. Man, listen, I'll tell my
Yo, I told my mom
I
she's
told my daughter, I
soft.
will cave your chest in.
I told my mom, I'm like, yo, mom, you soft, yo. Yeah, with your man, them, she not
grandparents
soft.
ain't gonna do it to them.
Like, come on,
Grandparents
bro.
not gonna do it to them. Nigga, I watched Madison when she was little. She was a terror, bro. It was like, for like 3 years straight, she was a terror. Like, I'm not doing one word, yelling, crying. I'm looking at my grandmother like, yo, you changed.
Like, this is a grandkid, not a great grand.
You changed.
Matter of fact, it is. I'm looking. No, it's a great
It
grand.
was none of that, nigga. Like, the fear of God. Like,
I was scared of my grandma. And my grandfather?
I used to see my grandmother beat my aunts, bro. That shit was the scariest. I remember always Felicia, nigga. She fucked Felicia up in the kitchen one time. Nigga had her head in the garbage, was hitting her. I came. She said, "If you don't get back on that table, you next."
So you want some of this
Yeah,
old
back
man?
on the table.
I ain't have nothing. I wanted to move. So I'm sitting here until I'm told to leave.
See,
She
my
was
mom,
wild.
my mom, she be like, she'll say something to Leia, but she still want to be the cool grandparent. My pops, he didn't care how old she was. We driving back from PAs. Me, my pops, his woman at the time, kids over in the back. Leia keep taking one part of the car seat off, the seatbelt off. My pops like, Leia, stop. Okay, Grandpa. He looked back. He's looking back, so I'm in the front seat. This nigga pulls over in the middle of traffic. We trying to get back to New York from PA. Pulls over. This nigga opens the door, pulls the back seat down, and moves his lady's door out the way. So you got one more time not to listen to me. I'm gonna go upside your head. Leia's like this in the car. She lay like 3 years old, 4 years old, like that. She closed the door. I said, I gotta tell my kid, like, yo, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. But I'm like, nah, you need this.
Yeah.
Like, you need that fear of God. Like, that's one person she don't talk back to is my pops.
I remember one time we coming back from down south, bro. We had the rental, right? Because me, my mom, Jameer, Brianna, my aunt, and one of my cousins. And for some reason, bro, this nigga Jameer just got tight. I think he was in the car too long. We down by Brooklyn too. We almost home. This nigga Jameer just get tight, bro, and start crying. So I'm like, I already know it's going down. Huh?
How old was
He was probably like 5, 6. He just got tight, bro. And he just started crying, but I knew it was going down. Cause I seen my mom's, I'm like, oh, this
she tight?
yeah, I'm like, damn, this is about to get ugly. And she telling Jameer, like, you know, chill out, calm down. And he like, starting to calm down, then he started to turn back up again. She like, yo, didn't I tell you chill out? Sunset. Yeah, the Cypress came out, Sunset. He said, no! Then she went to like pop him, he flinched at her. I pulled over, cause I knew she was gonna hit him, but I didn't want like them to fuck me up while I'm driving. So I'm like, go ahead, whip his ass because I know it's coming. So let me pull on over. She whipped his ass. And ever since that day, he remember that shit too. He talk about, if you ask him that day, yo, what's the worst whipping you ever got in your life? He gonna be like, yo, my grandmother when we was in the van. This nigga was like 5, bro. He remember that shit. Yo, she whipped his ass. I felt bad, so I wanted to say something. I'm like, damn, you beating on my kid like this? You ain't snuffy. Word. But he deserved it though. He needed that shit.
He asked for that.
And I wasn't gonna do it, cause I don't got that shit in me. Like to discipline him and shit, like I have hit him and shit before, but my hit is like I'll tell Jameer, yo, I'm about to punch you on your shoulder. That nigga will. Anything he's doing that's wrong, he will just stop that shit. Cause I have punched him in his shoulder before.
Yo, what you gonna do when he duck and swing at you back?
Nah, I'm a rocket shit.
He
I can't wait today. I already told him.
up there, man.
Nah, cause I already had that conversation. I said, yo, Jameer, listen.
You probably got 2 more years. He gonna be.
I told him, I said, yo, Jameer, listen. You know, I like being blunt with you. The day you ever feel like you gonna swing on me, I'm fucking you up, bro. I'm gonna beat you up like you somebody I don't know. Cause I know it's coming. It's gonna come. Cause I didn't have the opportunity to do it to my dad because my dad passed away when I was 12. I did it to my mom's. Her and my aunt. Always my aunt, bro. They jumped me. I was watching the Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox. Never forget that shit. Me and my man Dave, we in my room. My aunt, she come in the room. She's like, yo, you been in the crib all day and you ain't washed the dishes. So I said, yeah. I said, yo, your kids is out there. I'm in here with my friends. We got Chinese food bags here. So that means we ain't using any dishes. I'm not washing their dishes and they outside too. You have to pass them to come in here and bother me. My mom's my mom's wasn't on it at first. The only reason my mom's got on it is because I'm talking back to my aunt. But bro, I'm like 19, I'm out of high school, all that. I'm like, now I'm working and shit. So it's like, nah, you not vibing. Like, this is not happening no more. Got tired of this shit, bro. So now when my mom's come in, my mom's like, don't be talking back to my sister. I'm like, yo, mom, mind your business, yo. You don't even know what's going on. Yo, my mom swung on me. But when my mom swung on me, it wasn't intentional, bro. I ducked, and I I grabbed her, right? When I grabbed her, my aunt, she snuffed me. Boom! And my man, he watching this shit. Funny shit is, after I asked my man, I'm like, yo, why you ain't help me? My man said, yo, it's your mom's and your aunt, bro. What the fuck you mean, why I ain't help you?
What he would have did.
I know,
all you could do was hold your moms.
And then now you gonna fight him.
My aunt was really wild, and that's why they both got slammed. Cause my aunt, she hit me in my face, boom. I took it though.
One question.
She hit me again, boom. I said, nah. And like I went down and came up like this, and my bed was there, and I just fell back on both of them, boom. My mom's just tight. My mom's really wanted to whip my eyes, but I'm like, yo, mom, you choking me. She snuffing me in my face.
Oh, she was snuffing you?
My aunt was, bro, she was snuffing me, bro.
Aunts might get snuffed, bro.
Bro, I wanted to snuff her.
I can eat one of these.
Yo, bro,
I might have to eat one of these.
I wanted to snuff her.
One question. Will you stay there for the next week?
Huh?
Will you stay there?
I stayed in my crib. Like, cause my mom's,
she understood?
My mom's is the realest.
Hospital.
My mom's is the realest because, like, she understood me and my little brother. Like me, more per se, because when I lost my dad, like I was 13, like I was 12 going on 13. So it was like, me and my pops, we had this relationship where like, anything he did, I was there with him. So like now when I got questions about becoming a man and shit, I ain't, like you not here. So I was mad rebellious, like towards my cousins and shit, because they had their pops. So my mom's like, she understood, like, I used to just lash out for no reason and shit. Sometimes I used to get mad at her, because I used to feel like, my dad, he had this thing where if he got sick and shit, he didn't really want it to be revived and all that shit. But I told my moms, like, I was being selfish, so I told my mom, I was like, yo, I felt like you were supposed to not really listen to him because, like, I needed him, but he was going to be like, now that I'm older, I understand the shit because he was going to be a vegetable and shit. He had brain tumors.